Hello everyone and welcome to sort of a podcast thing I'm going to be doing about Leeds United. So today we're going to be talking about what Rob Green is going to do now that Leeds United have signed a new keeper. I'm not going to pronounce the name just because I can't pronounce it, but yeah, we're going to be talking about what Rob Green is going to be doing now and the transfer. Okay, so now we're going to go through Rob Green. Rob Green had a very decent season in my opinion last year, but so after this new signing of our new keeper, it leaves the question where Rob Green is going to be next season. Because if you think about it, Rob Green is in his closing moments of his career, and I don't think he would be happy with being a bench warmer for his last couple of years. So he may possibly move, I don't know, the future is very unclear on Rob Green. However, this does also leave the question about Silvestri. Where will Silvestri go? Will Rob Green become the second keeper? Probably not. Will Silvestri... I think Silvestri will stay as the second keeper, and I think Rob Green will have to move on if he wants to save the last moments in his career, because the new keeper that Leeds have now, I think it's pronounced Wiedwald or something like that, I'm not too good at it, he will take the number one shirt almost certainly if Leeds have gone all out for him. Pretty much. Okay, so amongst all this speculation, we've got to think about all the alternatives. So let's look at the first alternative. The new keeper is the number one shirt. Rob Green decides to stay, which in a role that is the understudy, which I cannot imagine Rob Green being too pleased about. And Silvestri will either be sold or become the third keeper, which again I think will not please anyone apart from the number one keeper. The second alternative is Rob Green goes and Silvestri is the second keeper, which I can't imagine he is also very happy about that either. I think Silvestri wants to come back to the number one role, but it's a bit hard when he hasn't proven as much as he can. He had a few good cup games this season, but he still has sometimes to prove. Okay, so we've spoken about Rob Green and every sort of outcome of the situation we can really talk about, ideally. But we need to talk about Silvestri. So Silvestri's shot stopping cannot be criticised. He does some excellent saves on his day. But the other attributes of him, like communication with the centre-backs, his handling and his distribution of the ball is very, very questionable and can be criticised very often because he does not pull it off too well. So Silvestri will only be able to get second spot again if he does decide to stay, and Rob Green stays, depending on what actually happens with the situation, because it's very unclear at the moment of what's going to happen. So to conclude this sort of podcast thing, will Rob Green stay, or will it be Silvestri? Now, everything is so unclear, and I will keep everyone on the channel updated about this interesting story. Anyway, thank you for everyone who watches this video, and make sure to drop a like if you're new, subscribe, and I will see you in the next sort of podcast or news I do.